Hey guys, welcome back to the walkthrough, continuing the 100% walkthrough of Dark Souls 3. So in the last episode we went ahead, cleared out everything before these dragons, and took out the dragon that was on the right. So now this dragon is stunned, and we are going to go inside of Castle Lothric. Lothric Castle? I don't know, doesn't matter. So there are two guys in there that will buff the knights that are in here. One knight in particular is problematic, so you're going to want to run. He's going to get his buff off. He almost always does. Then once you kill him, immediately sprint away because a knight is coming for you and he is coming in hot. There he is. You just want to go far enough that that healing guy behind him turns around, and the healing guy is going to get his buff off. So now this dude is really going to hurt. And I do mean really hurt. You want to try to guide this knight away from him. I don't know if it's going to happen. Looks like it's working though. Okay. That should be far enough. Once you run out of stamina, back up and heal. Okay, he's dead. Now that he died, kill the healer. Pick up the goodie that all Lothric Knights drop. Titanite chunk, nice. So both healers are dead. We have one more Lothric Knight, spear guy. We're gonna kill him. Hey, buddy. Sir, if you would kindly fight me. Thank you, good sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Oh, and giving me a pasta. Oh, and I didn't make it because I was out of stamina. Sad. Okay, coming around to the left side of the stairs, there is an item. It is an ember. Head on up the stairs. Don't forget, to the right, just up there, was an item we grabbed in the last episode. Soul item, don't forget to grab it. Come on up. Then we have a couple of things we want to do before we go up there. So the boss fog is right there. You don't have to get the boss fog right now, but you do want to check a couple of things in this room. First things first, I'm right here. This guy, if he is not here, that is because he is in Firelink, and you never talk to him, so make sure you do talk to him. Now before we do this next part, we're going to come over to this item, and we're going to open a shortcut. Go ahead, open Sunlight Metal, or pick up the Sunlight Metal. This elevator goes down to the very beginning of Lothric Castle, so go ahead, send it on down just to be safe. Now we are going to do a drop. So for this drop, you are going to want to go ahead, take off the life ring, and throw on the silver cat ring. Before we do it, you're going to come to the right, pick up the rusted coin, open this chest, grab the Titanite scale. I'm going to talk about this elevator for a second. So you can't start this yet. All the way at the top of this area, which we will get to in quite a few episodes, you will be able to send this elevator down. It's a double elevator, just like the first elevator in the game that we ran into, but as you can see, it doesn't work. If you ride this elevator down, it will take you to a Titanite slab, but we can't do that yet. So instead, we're going to come outside and pick up red tearstone ring. Now, it's time for a drop. I would recommend the silver cat ring, just so that you don't lose almost all your health. You're going to want to try to drop directly onto that thing. Either way, you don't die, but I like to drop on it. It's a good marker. And you're going to drop down a little bit farther. Pick up Kathia's chime. So if you are struggling on Estus, you can homeward bone on out. I'm not going to. Instead, I'm just going to throw the life ring back on. Then I'm going to try to get a jumping attack on those two Lothric Knights. Oh, actually, do I even want to try? Yeah, I do want to try. I'm doing it. Leap. Oh, I got cucked by the wall. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. We have hope, boys. Nope. Oh, he hit me with it anyway. Okay. More posture. God. Oh, I'm still in danger. Oh. We're going to trade for the win. I would. Okay, so based on that encounter, I would highly recommend you just homeward bone when you're right there. And you just refight the first enemies, or you go... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Should have just done this. I'm just going to run past all these guys. We're going right back up to where we were, so you can either take this path, or you go back to the first Lothric Castle bonfire, and you can ride the elevator on up. I will show that in the next episode, or in this episode, rather, because we are going to end up back down there, so I'll demonstrate it next time, because it is probably the safest path to the boss. Okay, back outside. So once you clear out and grab everything that way, you're going to want to come this way. Again, you could ride this elevator up. Right past here is the Sunbro Covenant altar, but you have to go around. The way you get that is the ladder, but instead we're going to drop. But or not drop, we are going to bomb that guy. So Blackfire Bomb, of course, makes it faster, but it's slightly more expensive. This does work with either bomb. I'm going to use black. Make sure you are repositioning yourself backwards a little bit after every throw. If you just finagle it a little bit on this ledge, you'll be able to do it. If you don't reposition yourself, you'll throw yourself down there. Fall won't kill you, but you'll lose a bunch of your health. In fact, I'll demonstrate how much health you lose. So, when you fall, you lose close to a third of your health. And you can imagine if you lose a third of your health and then get hit by that thing, it could really, really hurt. So, go ahead, grab that stuff. Grab the soul item. Now it's time for a mimic. This gives you the Sunlight Straight Sword. Very nice sword. If you are doing a Sunbro cosplay build, this is the sword for you. So, 2 heavies. Back on up. Oof. Mimic. Okay. Give me my sword. Thank you very much, sir. Come over here. Grab another Divine Tome. That should be the last Divine Tome. I'm almost certain it's the last Divine Tome. So at this point, I am going to go back and I'm going to demonstrate how to take the elevator on up, which I probably just should have instead of getting into a nice fight with those 2 Lothric knights that did not appreciate my efforts. Okay, so back to the Lothric Castle bonfire. This is not a challenging run, so you can kill those 2 guys that are recommended for grinding, and then you can actually dodge the Red-Eyed Knight very, very easily. I think you could probably run past every enemy in this area, but you probably take 1 or 2 hits in doing so. But I have practiced this run a few times just so I could be ready to show you guys. Did not do it on this character. Obviously, I have another character meant entirely for practicing walkthrough stuff, and he's been getting quite a bit of use. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start this whole shebang by parrying this guy. Up. There we go. Got you on the second one, buddy. And charged heavy on wake up. Thank you, good sir. Give me your Titanite shard. Now, you, sir, need to die. As deep. Okay. Just come fight me. Or ignore me. Whatever you want. So if you just come far enough, that guy will start walking. All that you're waiting for is for him to get far enough along. I'll tell you when he's far enough. A little bit farther, a little bit farther, a little bit farther. Okay, that's good. You're going to make a dead sprint straight across. Ignore everything. And just get in that elevator. Make sure you press that button. And you're good. So, as you can see, not a challenging run at all. You really shouldn't lose much health. Maybe you'll, waste 1, at most 2 Estus getting to this elevator. Once you get it to the top, make sure you do send this elevator back down so that if you die, it's not the end of the world. So let that thing in the middle pop up, and send it on back down. Okay. So now, since we have taken out both dragons, it is time to go up the ladder and get our covenant unlocked. We also will get the Night Ring. Night Ring gives you +5 strength, so very nice. Same as all the other rings that buff your stats. I think we only have 2 of them at this point, though. Or maybe this is the second one. Have to double check, but get the chunk. For this part, there's an axe guy and 2 crossbowmen. I'm going to demonstrate a very, very easy way to deal with this part. Just Dragon Rider bow on, because I love the Dragon Rider bow. Then all that you're going to do, try to get a headshot with the first arrow. Oh, we missed. So hit him. Aim a little low, because he's going to be walking towards you. Oh, we missed that one. We missed that one too. I'm not sure how we've missed either of those. So as long as you don't miss twice like I just did, you'll be able to hit him and kill him before he's actually able to shoot you. That's the whole point of me doing this, because I was very, very excited to learn that you didn't even have to worry about dodging their crossbow bolts. We are running out of stamina, which is a bit of a problem. But anyway, so you just do that, take them both out. Now a big old boy with a big old axe is going to be coming on out. Hello, big boy. Sir, please come fight me. Thank you. Okay, and a nice charged heavy on wake up. God. That is a nice trick to know. So no items up here, even though I really feel like there should be. Go ahead, take the ladder on down. Come on back here. Grab your knight's ring. Now this boy, he's strong. I don't like him. I don't like him one bit. But we're going to fight him anyway. I am going to pop a green blossom because he hurts really, really bad. I'm also going to take both my firebombs off so they don't clutter me. So here we go. Run right at you immediately. Oh, thank you. When he blocks like that, he opens himself up to a repost. That's why you don't block with a weapon under any circumstance. Large Titanite Shard. So, he's dead, and now we can pray the altar of Solaire. Praise the sun. Immediately assume the sunbrow. Oh, there we go. Nice. Open this door so you can access this without fighting all those enemies later. We are ready to go ahead and fight the boss. So there are 2 summons for this boss. But before we do that, got Seers of the Sunless Realms. And then over here, we have Egon of Karim. You want Egon. So I could fight him now. Nah, we're gonna go spend our souls because that is the responsible thing to do. And then we will kill him in this episode. Have no fear. So we're gonna head on back to Firelink, level up real quick, and then we will do our boss fight with him. And I just got a lovely text message from my brother who has said that he is never buying anything. He's never buying anything PlayStation ever again. So he's been brought to the light. He is done with the console gang. Of course, I'm on Xbox, so I support that move completely. Okay, so we're going to get Dex to 26, Vigor to 27, Endurance to 27, Strength to 27. Nice, nice, nice. So that is why I did want to go back. I mean, had 4 levels. You don't want to go into a boss with 4 levels on the line. That's completely unnecessary. So now we are going to go to Lothric Castle, because that's the fastest run. So this next boss, it's called DragonSlayer Armor. It's being controlled by these, like, I don't know. I don't even know what to call them. Angels, monsters. whatever. But so these things, he is weak to the Wolf Knight Greatsword, the Farron Greatsword. Actually, man, I messed it up. I should have looked at my notes, and I even had time to look at them. So this is a situation where we can now upgrade our Wolf Knight Greatsword. A +4 Wolf Knight Greatsword is worth using over top of the Black Knight Sword. I should have demonstrated that. Is it worth going back right now? You know what? I think it is. You guys have seen me use the Black Knight Sword so much in this walkthrough that I do think it's worth to just take the 2 seconds to run on back, upgrade our sword, so that we are ready for the boss fight. It'll also give us a chance to go ahead and look at our upgrades. As you saw, we picked up all the chunks, so we can also upgrade our Baymore. So if you want a buffable sword, that is the sword for you. And soon it's going to be upgraded high enough that it'll actually be worth using, even if you followed along with me and became part of the Black Knight Sword Club.
Just what neat.
Okay. We are going to reinforce the Wolf Knight Greatsword to +4. Unfortunately, we don't have any slabs, but we can actually get one, so I will demonstrate that because I know I said that I would. We'll also start upgrading our Hollow Slayer. Okay. Excellent. Now we have +3 Hollow Slayer. But I did say that I would demonstrate that, so we'll go ahead. We'll demonstrate how to get that. Maybe we'll fight him in the next episode. It'll depend how long it takes. So we're going all the way back up to Pickle Pea, or Pumplerum, I don't know, whatever his name is. I am watching the fog wall. Fastest way whenever you're dealing with the fog wall, come over here, pretend to buy something, don't actually buy anything, and the fog wall almost always, it didn't go away. Damn. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna purchase an alluring skull, sure.
Thanks, sweetie.
Okay, so you actually buy something and it goes away. Come over to the ladder that we kicked down so that we don't have to do any high-speed parkour. As much as I would love to show off parkour skills, you've all already seen me make the jump. So, drop on down. We're going to come over here. We're going to get our free Titanite slab. So the way you do it, run through his dialogue. Careful about pressing B up here, you will just jump yourself right off of it. So go to your inventory, come over to the reusable homeward bone, and you are going to select leave. Do not select discard, select leave. Leave it. Drops it down, gets all excited, gives us a gesture, and we pick up the item, Titanite slab. Nice. I will have an episode at the very end of the walkthrough going through everything you can get from that guy. There's really no point doing it at this point of the game. So now that we have our slab, we're gonna run all the way back over here, and now it'll be super worth it to use the sword in this fight. I'm going to just use it as a soul item, so I have enough souls to upgrade. That might not even be enough. I think it took 4,000 maybe. Yeah, 4,600.
Be careful.
Okay. Use another one.
Just what neat.
Okay, we will reinforce our Wolf Knight Greatsword up to +5. Okay, so as you can see, when I pull them both up, make sure you're two-handing for any demonstration like this. So you have 22 more damage on the Black Knight Sword. However, in this fight, the Wolf Knight Greatsword is going to get plus 20% damage, which puts it significantly higher than the Black Knight Sword, so it makes it worth it. The Wolf Knight Greatsword does weigh slightly more, so if you were sitting too close in terms of weight ratio, you'll have to take something off. Fortunately, we don't really use it. Also, make sure to burn that Undead Bone Shard. We are 1 away from having Max Estus, so very exciting. Now we go back to Lothric Castle. And we're just about at the 20-minute mark, which means that we have a boss fight, and that'll be the end of the episode. So as I was saying, Wolf Knight Greatsword does plus 20% damage against this guy, as does Frost, so he's also weak to Frost, and the Farron Greatsword, which is the other thing you could have gotten from them. He is resistant to Dark Lightning, and he's also immune to Poison, Toxic, and Bleed, because he is not a person, he is just a suit of armor. So you can summon both Cirrus and Egon. I would not recommend Cirrus for this fight. She gets just absolutely splatted on in it. Doesn't do terrible damage to the thing, but man, does she get just messed up by it. And she doesn't drink Estus. She has to heal herself with spells, which is extremely problematic against a boss that has a high damage output, which this boss really, really does. Egon, however, is a tank. He is much tankier than even us. Oh, move the sword. There you go. Thank you, sir. Oh, as you can see, there's a thrust on this. Oh, hit me again. Hit me again. Oh, I'm getting absolutely styled on by this guy. That is just humiliating. That was awful, and I am ashamed, and you can all feel free to laugh at me for my overconfidence. Anyway. You see the only difference? Same exact two-hand heavy, but one hand, the heavy, is the poke. So this guy. Now I'm going to see. Ow. Oh, my parry game is weak right now. Alright. Fuck this. I'm running past everything. I'm embarrassed enough. I have failed repeatedly. You take away my sword and I get upset. I think it showed right there why I like being able to just persevere through a lot of enemies like that. It's just better. You know, the move set of all the different enemies in the game is kind of annoying. And it's just better if you can persevere through it. I'm also facing the wrong way on this elevator. Okay. We are going to go summon Egon. You will be able to see he is very good in this fight. So you can't buff the Wolf Knight Greatsword, but you don't need to. It's already buffed by the boss being weak to it. Again, I will recommend Green Blossoms. If you don't have very many Green Blossoms, you can also throw in a Budding Green Blossom. These things are good. Should have a couple by this point. Other than that, that's really the only thing to note before going into this boss fight. I'll try to talk my way through it. He's a two-phase fight. In the second phase, you'll start getting attacked by these weird red blasts from outside the arena. Just move around, it'll be okay. So, here he comes. So he's going to jump right at you and do a shield bash. Roll directly behind him, and you'll be okay. Roll. Just try to roll the shield. Okay, so that's why you want to roll the shield. Egon does a great job tanking a lot of his damage. When he does this, stay away. Even if you're behind him, it will hurt you. So just back up when he does that. Other than that, just you can, during the windup is when you can roll for him. So it's actually fine in terms of dodging. Just dodge during the windup and you'll be okay. You can see he's not overly fast. He will slam that down when you knock him down, and if you're close, it'll blast you backwards. This is the most dangerous move he has. It has one-shot potential. As you can see, really hurt that time. He swings out really wide, creates some distance. Oh, and I'm dead. Hats off to you, sir. I think that was the first time we died in this game, in this walkthrough. It's probably pretty close. So it looks like this episode's going to be closer to 30 minutes. I mean, based on how poorly I did at the beginning of the episode, I think it makes a lot of sense why I died there. It is getting a little bit late at night, so I'm definitely getting a little bit tired, but not a problem. Oh, that's sad, but that's also okay. Everybody dies in Dark Souls. It is Dark Souls after all. I'm gonna go ahead, pop my Ember because Egon is coming back. I'm also I didn't send the elevator back down. Okay. Everything must die. Sir. That felt so good. I hate this guy already for what he did to me last time. So when you're in the position I am, of having not sent the elevator back down, this is not nearly as good of a trick. You can usually just run past everything, pull the lever. As you can see, this guy is coming to bully us. Ow. Ow. Let me on. Ugh. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So do make sure that you send this elevator down. That way if you die at the boss, you don't have to awkwardly dodge around a spear guy and use up more of your Estus right before a boss fight. This is not a smooth portion of this run, but that is why I'm calling this a practice walkthrough. Of course, it's more practice walkthrough because of my recording equipment, not because I don't know how to play this game. I'm definitely at the point of playing this game where I am a little bit embarrassed to die to a boss like that. I was trying to talk through it. So he does shield slams. Make sure you roll behind him for it. Other than that, try to keep Egon on one side and you keep yourself on the other. That means that if you get, rocked by one of his hits, usually Egon will hit him and re-aggro the boss so you have time to heal. Also, don't be afraid to just flat out run away from this boss. So, gonna pop a green blossom and attempt number 2. Let us go, sir. I'm gonna do a dead sprint for my souls. Give me my 9,000 souls back. Let's go, sir. Oof. Oh, and we are losing frames right now. Okay. Just gonna back on up. I'm gonna use the back on up strat. Yes. Oh, and I met the shield head on. Never a good idea. Yes, the backup strat is strong with me right now. Okay. Now he's focused on Egon. I'm going to loop him. No, roll away. Up, and I got hit by it. As you can see, knocks you back. Can knock you out of this arena. This well does a great job stopping his two-handed attack from hitting you. Roll. Woof! That really hurts, by the way. Total shield slam. Alright, again, running around the well. And here's the point where the red blobs are coming. Just keep moving around. Let Egon kind of tank the guy for you. Get away from that move. Egon, thank you for taking out the chin with your high lightning resistance. Dodge. 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 This well is very useful for keeping this boss contained. Up, and I met the shield head on again. But I now know to just hide around the well because he taught me a lesson this time. Oh no. Run around the well. And you're safe. A friendly well. Everybody loves the friendly neighborhood well. And that's what happens when you get hit by a red blob. Oof, he's coming after us. It's okay. Oh, run around the well. And I'm dead. Holy cow. I'm not even sure what hit me that time. So that is the danger of fighting around the well. That's why I don't typically do it, because I really hate falling off. This is going to be a long episode. It's sad. I don't want to edit. I don't like editing my videos. It's annoying. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? We are going to try this one more time. We sent the elevator back down. Should be okay. I'm having a true Dark Souls experience in this walkthrough right now. Oh. Oh. I hate you. so much right now. And I missed. And he used the stab, because of course he did. Oh. Die. This is frustrating. Black Knight Sword is coming back out. Gotta go to Old Faithful. I'm gonna reset this guy because I want my Estus back, and then I'm gonna just smash him with the Black Knight Sword because that is what I'm good at. God, see, isn't that nice? Isn't it nice when we, play nice like that? See, you can tell how much I've played with the Black Knight Sword recently. I mean, I'm doing this walkthrough, I'm doing another playthrough with the Black Knight Sword in order to prep for this, and the last playthrough I did before these two was also a Black Knight Sword playthrough, and it was me testing to see whether or not it would be a good weapon for a walkthrough, so I'm very used to this weapon right now, and I don't like not having it. Okay, so last boss attempt in this video. If I mess up the boss this time, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to end this recording, and we'll do it in the next episode because this is getting extraordinarily depressing. Losing this boss. This is one of the bosses I don't think actually killed me until right now. There are a few bosses in this game that I've never lost to, and this is one of them. Ordinarily, it's not a challenge, but of course that's dangerous, right? Because whenever you are dealing with an enemy and you think, oh, this guy's not a threat, that's when he gets you. That's exactly what has happened here. The bosses I was worried about, I've just absolutely crushed because I was worried about them. So, if you are playing through this game, take note of that and just understand this game is punishing even for somebody who's very experienced. Okay. Let's go, Egon. We're going to do it right this time. We're going to do it right. Right. Let's go. Alright, DragonSlayer armor. Get it. Nope. No shield for you. Oh. Return. Egon, please boop him. Okay. Egon, thank you for aggroing the enemy. Nope. Nope. Okay. Keep going. Dodging that. That was just a stun. Oh, he followed me perfectly. Well done, sir. God, okay, so he's breaking these. Actually, I'm going to heal because these things are crashing all around, and I'm going to take a minute to get my souls back. And he is, meanwhile, bullying poor Egon. I thought he was coming for me. Okay, he was coming for me. Aha! I rolled it that time. And he's dead. Yes! Third time's a charm. As you can see, when you don't thoroughly mess it up, not a hard fight. But that's going to be it for this one. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to light this bonfire. I'm going to go ahead and rest. We will start the next episode from this bonfire, and it is time for the Grand Archives. So, thanks for coming out for my failures on that boss. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you guys next time.